Hey, coach, do you think it's too late to start MMA career at 25 and turn pro? I have some boxing and street fighting background. Manuel, no, it's not too late. If you have good talent, if you're a great athlete, if you're an excellent athlete, and you have incredible work ethic, and you have a great coach, you can make it. Okay, you can definitely have a great career starting at 25. But are you talented? Be honest with yourself. Are you strong? Are you explosive? Do you have good cardio? Naturally, not are you not a guy sitting behind a desk, the last 15 years, and now you want to jump into MMA? Do you have a robustness to you? Are you tough? Do you have any assets? We can mold you. We can train you. Do you have access to our great team? Do you have the work ethic to go and train 5-6 hours a day? 2 times a day, 2 to 3 hours a day, a session. Striking, wrestling, jiu-jitsu. Are you ready to work 5-6 days a week? If so, yes. The answer is yes. Coach, I have a neurological issue and can't take blows to the head. For self-defense, should I only do grappling? Or is it worth training some striking? Well, listen, it's worth training some striking in case you absolutely need it. Obviously, if you have a health issue, don't take any strikes to the head. But it doesn't mean, I'm assuming it doesn't mean you can't hit the bag. Make sure you talk to your doctor. But if you're allowed to hit the bag or you're allowed to shadow, rehearse the techniques. Definitely. You might need to throw a punch one day. You might need to throw a kick. And of course, it's not as good as doing the techniques then sparring, because then you get the trial and error and you get the sparring time. You won't be able to do that because of your issue. Still have the training mechanics. You'll develop endurance. You'll develop cardiovascular strength. You need to do some cardio. Okay, you need to do some cardio outside of grappling. Make it your bag work. Make it your bag intervals, Dutch drills, stuff like that. And hey, if you ever need to throw a kick, at least you know how to throw a kick. Hey coach, why do fighters do hard sparring before a fight? Aren't they supposed to be careful before a fight? I don't get, so it doesn't get canceled, like what happened to Holloway now. Well, listen, hard sparring is a must. I'll tell you why. Because your fight is going to be high intensity. It's going to be even probably more intense than the hard sparring you do in a gym. Okay, you need to feel it because it sharpens up your timing. If you just do light sparring, your timing might not be as sharp as it needs to be. So of course you're flirting with danger when you go fight speed. When you go real fight speed, real fight pressure, it's dangerous. Yes, anybody can get hurt, even the champion of the world. However, the chances of you getting hurt with a good equipment on, in an octagon or on a good mat is lower. Okay, it's much lower than the fight, obviously, no doubt about it. However, it's not zero. Okay, higher fight speeds, higher danger. That's why we don't do that all the time. We do it periodically, only close to the fight. We try to minimize the chances of getting hurt before a fight, but unfortunately it does happen. What guard should you use for MMA? I like really tight in, locked up, like a rubber guard or a high guard or something like that, or what we call the clamp guard. John Denhar calls it, he has a different version called the clamp guard. Or I like to spin underneath into the legs, or I like to keep the guy really far, like an open guard. I don't like the guy postured inside my guard, close to me, close enough to hit me, but not close enough for me to grab him. So that's the dangerous spot, like when the guy's kind of in the middle. You want him to be too far away where he can't reach you with a punch or a kick. He can't connect with your upper body in any way. Or you want him smothered and tight. So it's more about the range. What guard you use? Well, that depends on the one you master. They all work. It all depends on the one you can master.